Joining with me is Mr. Anand Dubey, who is the CEO of Incal Technologies and also ACER Entertainment, and which is there in the TV segment. So thanks a lot for talking to us. My first question would be that you have launched TV, the LEDs. Uh, in what all segment you have launched? What is going to be the price range, the key features that you want to share?
Sure. So, Samir, we've launched this range just very recently, and the idea is so we've been operating in the television space for a while, and the idea is to make sure that we have a product available for each type of customer. So we've been operating in the space, in the value segment, in which we have offerings in televisions which appeal to a more, a customer who looks for value in the product. So a lot of specifications and also the price point becomes important. This new range is a step ahead for us. So it is basically an effort from our side to capture that white space in which we're looking to give an offer to the customer where they can look for higher specification and upgrade in the television. Features like Dolby Vision and Atmos, MEMC, which is an important feature in the premium space, is what we're looking to do. So the H and the S series that we launched today is a step towards building that product portfolio towards a better, more premium segment offering in the market.
Okay, and the price range of these two, the S as well as the H series, that is going to be available for the customers.
The H series starts at 29,999 for the 43 4K model. The 50-inch H series model is at 34,999, and the 55-inch is at 39,999. Now, since we're launching, we will definitely, and it's festive season, and brands at this point of time do give differential offers, better offers to customers. So when we launch, and then coincidentally this is the festive season, we will offer for a limited period of time, we will offer a better price to the customer when we eventually launch the products.
Okay, you just now mentioned the festival season. So how well you're prepared for the same, and how you anticipate this festival season is going to be
Right.
in terms of demand?
It's going to be interesting because what we saw last year was, we expected pent-up demand to come through, and then we expected better sellout during the festive season. That didn't happen. We realized that there are more macroeconomic factors that are playing their part, and the demand has been a little subdued. What we've seen in the last 2 months, though, is especially in the television space, that demand has started to pick up. So there are always these indicators which are now suggesting that the demand in this festive season could be much higher, at least in our industry, in televisions. So I think we expect a better sellout this year. We expect the pricing to be better for customers, because we expect the customer sentiment to be towards looking for options, looking for better deals, and then going out and purchasing the product rather than just being passive with their purchases. So that's something that we expect to happen this Diwali. Is we are going to see a better Diwali than what it was last year. I think that pent-up demand is finally starting to yield, and we're going to see much better sellout this
And
month.
how well you're prepared for the same, in the sense that the manufacturing has gone up, the allied things has it gone up, and how you anticipate accordingly?
So it's been a year for us since we touched the market, and the demand has, for us at least, kept on growing. So we're among there in terms of the fastest growing brands in televisions. And what that means is, for us, the production has to be proportionately managed, and we are looking at a very big Diwali. We've been able to create a pretty large inventory base, anticipating a strong Diwali for us, which I think has been validated by what we've seen since August in terms of sales. So yes, the preparedness is quite high. We expect the demand to be strong, and accordingly, we've done a pretty large inventory buildup from 32-inch to 65-inch and beyond for this Diwali.
1 year of experience, what is your analysis? What sort of demand is going to be there? The tier 2, tier 3 is going to drive the demand, and secondly, this there's always a tussle, there's always a discussion of online versus
Yeah.
offline.
Yeah.
So what sort of buying pattern you estimate?
Yes, it's interesting because smart televisions typically sell on e-com platforms better. I think, but that there is, we can see a shift clearly, that a lot of that demand is now moving to offline retail as well. we expect that trend to continue for smart televisions. I think overall the TV industry still hinges on the offline channel, and e-com is obviously fast picking up and taking up a lot of share. Obviously both are important channels for us. We sell through almost 4,500 doors in the country in the offline space. We're live with all e-com platforms. So I think it's going to be hand in hand. We expect the sellout to be pretty, significant in both the channels, and hopefully that all of that put together is going to lead to a better customer sentiment. I think the prices have come down. The panel prices, which have driven the cost of the product and the price of the product down. So I think the customers are going to be pleasantly surprised when they want to make that purchase decision. They will see the prices of the products coming down dramatically during this Diwali.
Again, you are saying that prices are going to come down. Okay, so my last question is related to the inflation part. You see that there is inflation around 7%, which is actually hurting the sentiments.
Yeah.
Okay, uh, do you think so that this time this will play a role in the buying pattern, uh, or what sort of analysis you have?
It's going to be interesting because obviously inflation, as you said, has subdued the market to a certain degree. But I think there has been a counter effect of the prices for panels, especially in televisions, coming down. So even we are curious to see how the market behaves, because customers will have excellent deals at hand to make that purchase decision eventually
Hmm.
to buy a television. We really think that televisions are actually a necessity, and not really a luxury. So all of that put together, it's going to be very interesting, because on one side we have inflation, which is obviously subduing the market, but on the other side we have the pricing, which is becoming more and more comfortable for customers. So it's going to be interesting how the market reacts after that.
Many thanks, Mr. Due, for talking to us.
Thank you so
Samir
much.
Dixit for IT Now.